Good morning, everybody. Very excited to be back with the season finale of The Sopranos, season 5 finale. Obviously, the the big thing in the last episodes was the death of Adriana. It's what I kind of really close out the episode on because it was obviously at the forefront of my mind. But, looking back at the episode in its totality, it was really well written to remind you what absolute scumbags Tony and Christopher, and by extension the people who work with and for them, are. We had the moment where Tony's having dinner with his wife and son, and he toasts that family is the most important thing, right? And then we get to the end, and he has no hesitation about killing Adriana. Christopher, I'm giving up my soul for Tony, and he ends up having a choice in the episode between Tony and Adriana, and he chooses Tony. He sees the guy with the kids and the no money with the mullet, and all his belongings strapped to the roof of his car or on top of his car, and decided, I don't want that life. I want the mob life. I want the money, and I want the respect, and all that comes with it. And so he has no problem killing his fiance. It kind of makes you wonder where the line is for any of these guys. Like, who would Tony have killed if he found out that they were a threat to him in terms of incarceration? Would he kill? He almost killed his mother in season 1 when he found out that she convinced Junior to have put a hit out on him. Would he kill his wife? Would he kill one of his kids? How far would Tony go? Probably not on his kids. If he found out Carmela was ratting, though, I mean, that's what the position Christopher was in and had no hesitation. So, yeah, I as we get farther, and we're about to start season 6 here, I know it's a longer season, but, the farther you get into a show, the more the plot armor really kind of drops off, right? You never watch The Sopranos. You ever see Tony Soprano or Walter White or Don Draper or whomever on their show, you never think, well, they're not going to be on the show for the last 2-3 seasons. They're going to make it, to the endish. But boy, the closer you start getting, the more that armor falls away. I don't know how much longer Christopher's on the show. He might die. He might go to prison. He may make it all the way to the end. Same with Tony. I feel like Tony will be around till the end. And who knows what happens to him, at the end. But I have to say again, whatever fate awaits them, and if it, I don't think a lot of people are going to get a happy ending on the show at all. Whatever fates await them, they've earned it. You can look at him and be like, this is our protagonist. This is who we're following. But I don't want to spoil anything for those of you who haven't seen, but I didn't feel bad for certain characters at the end of Breaking Bad. Right, I didn't feel bad for certain characters at the end of Better Call Saul. Great shows with difficult protagonists, and I certainly won't feel bad with whatever happens to Tony. There are innocent people on the show. If something terrible happened to one of his kids, I'd feel that would be pretty awful. But I mean, as we've seen, there's a lot of innocent people who do a lot of suffering and a lot of dying on this show. For the greater good of the family. This isn't even I consider Adriana to be a pretty innocent person, and that's not the first pretty innocent person that Christopher's killed or had killed or helped kill. So whatever happens to Christopher, he's brought it on himself. I feel like if we have one character, I'm not going to bet, because you never know. They change things up on stories around the season finales and season premieres. Who knows what the focus will be? But if I had to make a wide open guess, which would seem pretty obvious at this point, Tony B is probably the most in the spot, or in the crosshairs right now, right? As far as somebody who might go, because he's right in the middle of a war between New York and New Jersey. All right, going to get started here. I want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us. Thank you so much, guys. Special thank you to all our super patrons: AB, Actuary Lurker, Ballage Fuldez, Derek Peterson, Devin Garneau, MTC93, Jamie Morgan, Jeff, Jojo Potato, Natasha Norris, NJ, Sudugunda Varapu, Trey Contreras, Where Panda 47, Wolfgang Wolf, Yannick from Montreal, Torgeir Lingstad, Matthew Jones Carter, and Lindsay Swift. As always, guys, thank you so much. Very glad you're here with us. Description below, link to our Patreon page, full-length watch-alongs. You're going to have to sync and watch along your own source material, though. I take it this is a body. Did they find it?
Forensics has signed off on him. The body can be released.
I thought it might have been Adriana was found. Yeah, who knows what Phil and Johnny are still going to do at this point. Even if Tony B dies, if that's not to settle it.
John, how long I gotta wait? Tony Soprano left to his own device. is never gonna give up that fucking animal Blundetto.
He's gonna give him up.
My cousin will send me the funds to go through Canada.
Italy. Wow. Nice cousin.
Is that really gonna happen? I don't think it is.
Watch the windows. Oh! Excuse me.
Oh no.
We're, from Alcoholics Anonymous.
What's your name?
Well, we're anonymous.
Please let go of my hand.
Where the fuck is he, you fucking cunt? I'll take that disc, man, and I'll ram it up your box.
Billy, please.
My God.
It's the guy's mother.
I'm surprised he sat for that.
I am so sick of nagging him. And if he thinks he's going to get into East Stroudsburg State, he is sadly mistaken.
Yeah, we kind of left off on how AJ's doing in school.
Can't ask this one to take out the trash.
Poverty is a great motivator.
Is this the guy who has to work for free? I couldn't recognize him.
Wow, look at that entry. What is that, like 3 stories high?
It's gonna be an expensive house. I mean, they spent $600,000 just on the lot. I cannot believe he still has these pictures up. This guy's a sociopath.
I stopped by Fortunoff's. She was supposed to get back to them with a final decision about her China pattern, and she hasn't returned their calls.
You better come up with a story, you goon.
I wish I could reach her. Is there a number?
Not that I know of.
Chris, listen. There's other fish in the sea.
Yeah, another girl you can murder if she learns too much. Is he hawking all of her jewelry? At some point, does he even acknowledge consider the fact he never really loved her?
Tea's held up. He said it's throw without him. Right? Yeah.
I mistook the guy that was just in the car for him. My bad. They still look so similar.
I'm already getting fucked with by Johnny's people. It's not good. All due respect, I'm willing to die for a good cause.
Yeah, they're all going to die. They're at risk of dying because of Tony B.
They ever show you these in medical school? They're called balls.
Good for you.
Again, such tough talk about jail.
Don't. I would never do what he did. God bless, I hope not. But we are a family. And even in this fucked up day and age, that means something.
So somebody here is probably going to die.
I see that my nephew isn't here, and it's important he lamb it now. It's my desire that you circle the wagons, you support him.
Yeah, I thought Tony B was on his way out, and since Tony knows where he is, but...
This kid, that's his trouble. He keeps it all bottled up. Then they wonder why they get chemical dependencies.
Oh, my God.
It was a movie night with the girls. Adriana was very upset, and she wanted to get something off her chest. Then she just ran out of there crying. You know, I'll bet she was seeing somebody.
Yeah, the FBI.
His plans were often startling, instinctive, spontaneous, and not infrequently obscure.
He does love his war shows, which is appropriate for what's about to happen.
The efforts of a single tank up front.
Sorry, did you want to be alone?
Quite often simply lost contact with him.
Rommel, you magnificent bastard, patent read your book.
It was Rommel.
Hey, Tony, spoiler alert, Rommel loses.
What does Tony B have on this guy? And I'm supposed to maybe take a bullet for this, Keith.
After all your uncle's done for you, I need to get into specifics.
Yeah, right. There's going to be some type of comeuppance for Adriana, I feel like. There's going to be some retribution. Like, karmically.
These guys, Tom, will do whatever you order.
Except in this case.
Well, some of them are going to get killed.
Why don't you illuminate me?
It's about you don't want to eat shit from John. You don't want to bow down. You told him to go fuck himself.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
I know you since you were a kid, Tom. Frankly, you got a problem with authority. But we all got flaws, even you. 7 deadly sins, and yours is pride.
And gluttony. Every time I see him eating the ice cream.
This is the course I've chosen. And those of you that are not with me on it, well, that makes me sad. And it'll be dealt with in time.
You need me for anything else?
It was brave of him. I mean, I'm glad he did it one-on-one instead of in front of everybody. You're not going to make it, are you? Okay. I thought he might have been followed the way that camera was following him there. Yep, there it is.
that the kid that used to drive for Tony?
I'm on my way to the hospital.
Well, that's up to you.
Oh my God.
Where's your boss's friend?
What friend?
Don't fuck with me, kid! Don't fuck with me!
Oh, you're so close.
Where's Blondetto?
I mean, he doesn't know. Did he kill him? It sounded like really wet sounds.
Hey, Tone.
Hey, Tom.
This is just one step.
Is he talking at all?
A little.
Someone's gonna kill Phil at some point.
Look, just give me that first one, the Oregonian.
So you heard about this thing with Phil and John?
Bobby said something about this.
You're losing money, probably.
I am?
Everybody is.
Did I give them the office address or the home?
Is he not taking his pills anymore, or is he getting worse?
Anthony Soprano was very adroit at keeping his family out of the fucking frying pan. Both cousins. The rest of us...
Yeah.
I had a dream a couple weeks ago. Before I moved back.
Yeah, this is the first time we've seen him in here since then.
Said that I was special.
You never told me this. Why now?
What, is everything I drag in here got to be a dead dog? Coach is going to this other kid more.
What's the reason?
Well, AJ's just devoting more energy to academics. He's determined to get into a good school.
Oh, come on. You're lying to the therapist?
We spent hours getting to the realization that your feelings for your cousin stem from guilt and shame.
Yeah, for sure.
Whatever you want to do vis-a-vis your cousin, your son, whoever, own your feelings.
Nice. That's really good advice.
I'm very confused.
But we can't talk about it.
She's so good.
That beer's our property unless you pay for it. Fucking manners!
You didn't have muscle for this party? Does AJ not remember that he's not the one who ever gets away with anything?
Big.
Hello?
You're going to have to do it at some point.
Hello? Hello?
You're going to wait until some of your guys are dead and then do it?
Who is it? Open this door!
He's going to take it out on Polly? And I don't like Polly, but...
What the fuck?
I forgot about the painting.
But I told the guys the chance to hang a picture of you on my wall. I rescued it from the flames.
What's with the hat and shit?
You're Napoleon.
I never come here no more because they're watching all our houses. It's no good for us to visit.
That was such a great episode.
Something that catches more of what you're really all about.
A goddamn lawn jockey?
That's not a lawn jockey. That's a general.
Napoleon.
It's not a real general from history. It's you.
This is like going back to season 1 when he was obsessed with the paintings at the doctor's office. This is a really great shot. This is back to the Rommel idea at the beginning of the episode. So does he call... Sorry. Did he call Johnny and, like, give him up? I wouldn't be surprised if Johnny and Phil, or some combination thereof, are here waiting for him. Yep. Oh, it's Tony. Tony did it himself. Wow. Oh, that is such a shot. Camera, not gun. It's a shotgun at close range. Well, I mean, I guess it does save him from the torture from Phil. Does this put everything to bed?
He's at 146 Route 9A, Kinderhook.
So they'll be the ones that find the body. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, Tony moved the body. I thought he was just going to leave him there. Oh, no, okay, he just didn't notice him. Seems like a fair compromise.
We got you your Bialys and coffee.
So they know about it and they're relieved.
Well, Johnny Sack called for you. Called a couple of times. He seemed to be upset about something.
Well, I mean, he ultimately did it for everybody else.
What?
Didn't solve a thing.
It's over, John.
The fuck it is. He's
Really?
Come into the city tonight. We'll sit down.
No offense, John, but I got an IQ of 136. It's been tested. All right, if you don't hear from me, I'll be there.
Tony, you and you alone. I'm not having Phil, nobody.
We'll see.
We never got a chance to talk in detail about Adriana.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that as well.
She was willing to rat me out because she couldn't do 5 fucking years.
Well, they didn't tell her 5.
There's no good to think about that now.
I love how she should be willing to go to prison to keep me from having to go to prison because I'm not willing to go to prison. The hypocrisy.
Those applications are late. You are cooked. It's that simple. And I do know this because I have raised you from day one. You are not going to like working at McDonald's.
People said it was the best party all year.
Well, there was drinking, I suppose.
We just let people into Matt's house. What they brought with them was not under our control.
Why do you believe everything this idiot says? And he'll be right back on the phone.
She mentioned that AJ talked to her once about what might be good schools to study event planning.
Is this the future they're looking for him now?
I am not really sure.
Putting on weddings and stuff.
Gay, isn't it?
I don't know.
It's not a gay job.
Well, I guess, you know.
He's not cut out for the mob life.
She's fired up about something, at least.
Didn't either one of them know what to think about it.
Read his price, and that's it. I don't want to hear nothing else.
Oh, you don't?
I paid enough, John. I paid a lot.
I mean, his cousin is dead now.
Still look forward to working with you, John. I mean that.
You want a coffee?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, who's coming up out of the woods?
Fucking Christ.
Oh, I thought it was a hit. It makes sense that he tossed his gun.
I'm the gardener!
He's the gardener! God. Now you're off running through the woods. But if they was going for both of them, wouldn't the feds just be waiting there at Tony's house too? Looking pretty rough now.
I had Gendler on my cell phone all the way over here. Jimmy Petriel was a cooperator. Brooklyn AUS.
Yep.
Died.
Jimmy Petriel? He's a sweet old guy.
He gave them gambling, homicides, trafficking,
Wow.
My car's still in the driveway. I'm walking 3 miles towards my house.
No law against parking your car unless it's in front of a hydrant. They weren't coming for you. So frankly, were I you, I might actually consider laughing. Or rub a hunchback's hump.
So he might not have even been... Well, I guess he had a gun on him.
Call you when I hear more.
Well, that certainly shakes things up with New York, doesn't it? Does that mean, like, Phil got arrested and everything? Is this Tony or the bear? Look at the frame rate on this. It's slower. Nice to see that on this show. Okay, it's Tony. The way he's hunched over, it looked like the bear. Maybe that was intentional. I mean, I don't think we're done with obviously all these New York guys. I think they're going to be important in the last season. Is this it? Okay. Interesting. You know, the crazy thing for me on that is what I did not expect at all, of course, is it really kind of sets up the last season to start on a completely clean slate, right? things seem resolved kind of with everybody. Tony kind of made peace with everybody, with Christopher, with Paulie, obviously with New York, who they're kind of up in the air. So I mean, there's not, obviously there's still issues that are completely unresolved, but this feels like there's not like a big black cloud hanging over the show moving forward, like a big issue, like there has been in previous seasons going into the next season. There's always completely unresolved, very large storylines, and I don't feel like we have those. I feel like they've set themselves up for the longer 6th season to kind of do whatever they want, as far as storylines. Now that Tony B's out of the picture, I don't think we're done with the New York crew. I don't think we're done with Johnny Sack. I don't think we're done with Phil. I think those are just such great characters. It'd be really weird if there was this power vacuum in New York, and in the last season bringing in an entirely new New York crew to fill that hole. I'd be really stunned if that's the route we go. I mean, obviously indictments and arrests on this show, and probably realistically, don't mean that like the organization's done. We saw it happen, with the Sopranos family, the Soprano family. I think it was the end of season 1 or very early season 2, where Junior and everybody else got arrested. I think it was the end of season 1 because it kind of saved Junior from Tony's wrath after the botched assassination attempt. But yeah, we're pretty wide open for these last 20. I think it's 21 episodes. In season 6, I'm pretty excited about the possibilities. I do think plot armor now is completely gone, with everybody except Tony and his immediate family right out of the gate. Right, I think we're going to see some dominoes fall throughout the course of the season. It's almost 2 seasons worth of Sopranos shows, a little bit light of that, but yeah, I do think now that we go into the last season, that we have an opportunity for bigger swings in terms of plot. Now, it's not like we haven't had characters come and go. I mean, we had Tony B die in this episode. We absolutely could have new characters. It wouldn't be completely unheard of for significant characters on the show to be taken care of, as in removed, either imprisoned or violently. We've done both, and it's really possible that we won't see a dynamic shift, at least early on, in what that looks like until the end. But I do think some of the characters we've had around since season 1 aren't going to make it all the way to the end of season 6. Unless we kind of end the show like we did here a little bit, with everybody kind of getting arrested in the New Jersey side in a big raid like this and taken down. But whatever that will be, we haven't seen it yet, right? It's not going to be because of what Adriana learned or what Sal learned or whatever. Those were always dead ends. It could be like a poetic ending, kind of like other shows that I shan't mention for spoiler purposes, where everything's going along just fine and everything seems like everyone's out of the woods, and one small mistake, right, is the thing that makes it, all the dominoes start really tumbling. But again, only one way of knowing that is to continue on with this wonderful show. I thought this was a great finale. I thought some storylines were wrapped up. We still don't know, again, what with New York, and not only like what's the New York crew going to be like now, we don't know what Phil's going to be like. I expect we're very much not done with Phil, and I think however he handles this, it seemed like Johnny and Tony had a resolution that might work for the two of them, for Phil. But, this obviously, Johnny getting arrested obviously complicates things. Is Phil still going to be the large problem in season 6 that he was in season 5? I mean, the death of Tony B seems like it should have alleviated a lot of that. I mean, let's face it, his brother was killed. That's it. That understandably, he's very upset. But Tony B dying plus the kid he beat into the hospital, I feel like that that's at least a healthy start on putting an end to this. But you never know tempers run hot on this show, understandably. Phil's had a bad temper since the beginning. Who knows what it's going to take to calm that guy down. I don't think I've ever seen him in a good mood. He was ready to beat Christopher's mother earlier, so I guess we shall see moving forward. Appreciate it, guys. I'm very excited to start season 6 next week.